Boston Red Sox acquire Willson Contreras, with Contreras to pay some of that contract, and the St. Louis Cardinals get prospects Hunter Dobbins, Jacoby Farado, and Blake Ada. So Hunter Dobbins is the only real big prospect in this deal, where the other two guys are 20th or lower in the farm system of the Boston Red Sox. And this is the second trade in a couple months here where we saw they traded Sonny Gray to this Red Sox team, and now trading Willson Contreras to the Red Sox. So last season for Contreras, a solid bounce back, 20 home runs, 80 RBIs, 5 stolen bases, 70 runs scored at 257 average, and a 344 on base. And Fenway, great hitter's park, especially for righties, where Contreras could pull it down that line. And also in a better lineup, obviously, as well. I think the numbers are going to go up, and still qualifies a catcher. So anywhere from that 8th to like 13th round range, I think. Good value for fantasy owners to go out there and get Willson Contreras on their team once these drafts start up in the next few months. Like I said, I think the power will go up a little bit. RBIs will go up a little bit in a better lineup, in a better hitter's ballpark than St. Louis. And out to the Cardinal side of things, it was about shedding some salary. It was about getting one young player and maybe a couple prospects who possibly could make the major leagues down the line. But Hunter Dobbins was the big piece in this deal. And obviously they had some rotation spots open after trading Sonny Gray away to this Red Sox team, like I said early in the offseason. And Dobbins last year, short season after tearing the ACL in July, 61 innings, 4-1 record, 45 Ks, a 4.13 ERA, 1.28 whip, and 3 quality starts. But it looks like he's going to be ready for spring training and give it a go. He's Hunter Dobbins. And like I said, he was one of the top prospects in this Red Sox system a few seasons ago. But now, with other guys moving up in that system and into the major leagues, he's dropped down, and he's expendable for this Red Sox team, where we know they needed help at the first base position for a couple seasons. With Tristan Costas, he hasn't produced, and he's been injured as well. And the Red Sox brought in some stopgap options over the last couple years, but it was good for them to get Contreras. In terms of fantasy baseball, for Dobbins, he's someone in the later rounds I would take a flyer on. I expect him to be in the rotation early in the season, where they pretty much got rid of all the big contracts on this roster, and the last man standing is Nolan Arenado. So Willson Contreras traded to the Boston Red Sox, and we'll see if he can continue success with the Boston Red Sox and help this Red Sox team of fantasy owners. And we'll see if Hunter Dobbins, the next step in development, the St. Louis Cardinals entering the 2026 season.